He don't want us in 2018 to have the faith of a mustard seed. What I'm talking about is now faith. Now faith. Sometimes believers, Christians, go through adversities. Sometimes we look at God work through us. Sometimes it feels like the enemy, the devil, Satan, is always on our necks. But we know that it is impossible to please God without faith. We know right now that all things work together for the good for those who love God. And I just want to tell you this morning that sometimes things may seem rough. But in Isaiah 43:18 it says, do not ponder on the things of the past. That we're to look forth and look forward because God is doing a new thing in us. And we have to know that sometimes hardships, circumstances that we can't control, it takes us to the cross. It takes us to God for us to stand and be faithful soldiers of our Lord. That's what trials. Sometimes trials brings us to our knees. We don't know how. We don't know how sometimes we become. We don't know how sometimes we become so caught up in this world system. But the Bible says that we have faith of a mustard seed, that we would please God and we can move mountains. Mountains that man can't move, God can. One thing we know. One thing we know, that God is in control of everything we go through. Amen. And hardship sometimes brings us closer to Him. Sometimes hardships bring us to our knees where we'll wonder, God, what are you trying to tell me? Or what are you trying to say? But we know that God has the final say. Amen. And what I want y'all this morning, because the enemy don't want us to get a word, but we have to have faith. It's impossible to run this race right now without knowing that God is in control. And if we lean and depend on Him, He will bring us through all adversities, all trials, all tribulation. That's why He went to the cross. My phone froze up, but it's okay. Amen. Because guess what? I still have a word in my spirit. I still know that God takes care of His own. Sometimes we have to go through day after day, but God says, don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow has its own worries. We worry about right now. Don't worry about what to eat. Don't worry about what to wear. We worry. You know, that's sometimes natural. It's a natural instinct for us to wonder. But if He took care of the birds, if He take care of all other creatures, why so much He wouldn't His own that He created on His own? So we have to know from without a shadow of a doubt that God is in control. And that now faith, we should have faith right now. The now faith is that forget what we had in the past. Forget what happened. Know that faith is going to move some things for us. And we know that all things God bring us through will bring us to Him. The word is just going forward. But you know what? I have a question to ask you. Is there anything too hard for God? Do you believe that God can help us through anything? The word says that if we go to Him and seek Him, He will find. We will find. But we have powerful prayer warriors that stand around us. There's nothing too hard for God. No addiction, no stronghold, no drugs, no alcohol, anything you desire. Anything. He says anything. Just ask me. And that's what I want you to understand this morning. Power is within yourself. You have to know where your power lies. Open your hearts and see the salvation of our God. He will never leave you nor forsake you. He will stand with you. And right now, our prayer partners are coming up right now. And whatever the problem is, whatever the situation,